I think you all are good and safe at your home. Students, today we are going to do our chapter number 4, that is heat and temperature. And in our previous lecture, we have completed that sensation of hotness, coldness of our body is given by heat, or we can say that heat is the form of energy which gives sensation of hotness and coldness to the body. And do you know that heat is a type of energy which has the ability to do work? As you all know that if the engine moves a car by converting heat energy into mechanical energy, and the heat energy can also be converted into different forms of energy. You are having so many type of energy around you. For example, light energy, wind energy, water energy, mechanical energy, kinetic energy, potential energy, electrical energy, and this electrical energy can be converted into different type of energies. So we all are surrounded by different forms of energy, and out of that one is heat energy, which can be measured by temperature. So temperature is used to measure the degree of hotness and coldness of a body. And we have completed that thermometer is a device which is used to measure temperature. Okay, and thermometer works on the principle of thermal expansion, which implies that matter expand on heating and contract on cooling. Up to here we have completed, and we have done advantages of thermometer which are made up of mercury, isn't it? And we were doing different scales of matter and different scales of temperature, and I have explained you that we have three different unit of temperature. First one is degree Celsius, then degree Fahrenheit, then degree Kelvin. Okay, and these are the three different temperature scales: degree Celsius, Fahrenheit scale, and Kelvin scale. A temperature scale is defined by two fixed points. First one is the lower one, and another one is the upper one, highest and the lowest. For example, the difference between two temperature is further divided into certain number of divisions. If we talk about Celsius scale, it is the most commonly used scale to measure the temperature. And do you know, Mr. Andre Celsius was the discoverer of this Celsius scale. Okay. If we talk about the melting point of pure water, then it is 0 degree Celsius, and the boiling point of pure water is 100 degree Celsius. The interval between these two fixed points of a scale is divided into 100 equal parts, or we can say that each part is equal to 1 degree Celsius. Okay, so if you can see in figure 4.1 also, there are two different points are determined. First one, if we see the Celsius scale, it is the minimum is 0 degree and the maximum is 100 for water. If we talk about Fahrenheit scale, then Mr. Gabriel Fahrenheit was the person who discovered it first, and the name Fahrenheit scale is given by the name of the scientist who had discovered it. So on this scale, the melting point of pure water is taken as 32 degree Fahrenheit, and the boiling point of it is taken as 212 degree Fahrenheit. The interval between the two fixed points of the scale is divided into 180 equal parts. which mean each part is equal to 1 degree Fahrenheit. If we talk about Celsius scale, then it was 100 degree, it was 100 equivalent part, but here we have 180 equal parts. Then Kelvin scale. Kelvin scale was invented by Lord Kelvin. Kelvin is also the SI unit of temperature. SI unit means standard unit of temperature is Kelvin. On this scale, the melting point of water is taken as 273 Kelvin and the boiling point of that is taken as 373 Kelvin. The scale is divided into 100 equal parts, or we can say each part is equal to 1 Kelvin. If we talk about interconversion of this scale, it is very easy. It can be easily done by this formula, that C upon 100 is equal to F minus 32 upon 180 equal to K minus 273 upon 100. For example, we have to convert Fahrenheit into degree Celsius. So we will take the formula which relates C and F. So C upon 100 is equal to F minus 32 upon 180. If we cross multiply it, then we will convert the Fahrenheit into degree Celsius. Same way, if we have to convert Fahrenheit into degree Celsius, then we can take that formula again and convert our given things according to the required. So up to here we have read that temperature is used to measure the degree of hotness and coldness. Then thermometer is a device or equipment which is used to measure temperature. The melting point of water is degree Celsius, whereas the boiling point of it is 100 degree Celsius. The melting point of water is 32 degree Fahrenheit and the boiling point is 212 degree Fahrenheit. Okay. And what is the SI unit of temperature? The SI unit of temperature is Kelvin. Okay. So I think up to here the things are clear to you. In our next lecture, we are going to do different type of thermometer. Generally, we have 3 different type of thermometer. That is, the first one is clinical thermometer, then digital thermometer, and then laboratory thermometer. So up to here, it is suggested that you should do all the numericals which were given in Track Your Process, so that the things will be more easier for you people. So till then, thank you. Have a nice day.